If you're dealing with vaginal dryness and you're not ready to jump straight to a prescription, you may be wondering, is there anything natural you can do to feel more comfortable? The answer is yes. There are gentle, non-prescription ways to support dryness, reduce friction, and help your intimate skin feel more comfortable. But here's the part nobody explains clearly enough. Natural does not mean doing nothing. Natural does not mean guessing. And natural does not mean putting random oils, herbs, or DIY mixtures down there because someone on the internet said it worked. When it comes to vaginal dryness, the goal is not to overwhelm your body. The goal is to support the skin, reduce irritation, and understand what your intimate area actually needs. So today, we're going to talk about natural, non-prescription ways to relieve vaginal dryness safely, simply, and without shame. Hi, I'm Elisa, founder of Down There Skincare, where I help women understand intimate care in a simple, respectful, and realistic way. On this channel, we talk about intimate dryness, itching, irritation, odor concerns, menopause changes, and how to build routines that support comfort instead of confusion. So let's talk about what you can do when dryness starts making your daily life uncomfortable. Before we get into the list, I want to be clear about something. If you are experiencing vaginal dryness, you are not alone and you are not broken. Dryness can happen for many reasons: menopause, perimenopause, breastfeeding, certain medications, stress, irritation, changes in hormones, or even products that are too harsh for your skin. And sometimes dryness is not just about sex. It can show up when you're walking, sitting, wearing certain underwear, wiping, showering, or simply going through your day. In this video, I'm going to walk you through gentle ways to support vaginal dryness without a prescription, plus when it may be time to talk with your healthcare provider. Because my goal is not to scare you. My goal is to help you listen to your intimate skin with more confidence. So you may be wondering why this matters. It matters because so many women silently deal with dryness for months or even years. They may think it's just part of getting older. They may think they have to live with painful sex. They may think they're not drinking enough water. They may think they're dirty, not fresh enough, or somehow doing something wrong. But vaginal dryness is not a character flaw. It is a body signal. And when your intimate skin is dry, delicate, or irritated, it needs thoughtful care, not panic, not shame, and not 10 different products thrown at it. The right non-prescription steps can make a real difference, especially when the dryness is mild, occasional, or connected to irritation from your routine. Let's start by removing what may be making dryness worse. Before you add more products, I need you to look at what may be irritating the area, because this is a step that many women skip. They start searching for what to apply, but they never ask what they need to stop using. So if you are using heavily scented soaps, sprays, wipes, washes, panty liners, or cleansers, those may be making the area feel drier or even more irritated. Your intimate area does not need to smell like perfume to be clean. I need y'all to hear me on that. And your vulva, it doesn't need to be scrubbed aggressively. So a first good step is to simplify. Use a gentle cleansing approach on the outside only. Avoid washing inside the vagina. It doesn't need it. Pay attention to how your skin feels after showering. If it feels dry, tight, itchy, or irritated, your product may be too much for your skin. Sometimes relief begins with just subtracting, not adding more. So let's go ahead and remove what is creating the discomfort. Now let's talk about vaginal moisturizers. A vaginal moisturizer is different from a lubricant. A moisturizer is used regularly to help with ongoing dryness and comfort. Think of it like moisturizing dry skin on your face or your body, except it is created for the vaginal or intimate area. This is not necessarily something you use only during sex. It is more of a maintenance product. So depending on the product, it may be used every few days or according to the product directions. The key is consistency. A lot of women try something one time, do not feel instant transformation, and then assume it does not work. But dryness often needs steady support. So if you choose a vaginal moisturizer, give it time and follow the directions. Look for products made specifically for vaginal or intimate dryness. Fragrance-free options are usually a safer choice for sensitive skin. And if a product burns, stings, or makes your symptoms worse, stop using it and talk to a healthcare provider. Your body's response matters. Now let's talk about lubricants. Lubricants is not the same as moisturizers. A lubricant is usually used in the moment to reduce friction, especially during sex or intimacy. This is important because friction can make dryness worse. If the skin is already dry or delicate, friction can create burning, micro-irritation, tenderness, and that raw feeling afterwards. A good lubricant can help reduce that friction. There are water-based lubricants, silicone-based lubricants, and oil-based lubricants. Water-based options are common and easy to wash off, but they may need to be reapplied. Silicone-based lubricants often last longer and can feel smoother for some women. And oil-based options can feel rich, but they are not compatible with latex condoms because oil can weaken latex. So choose carefully based on your body, your needs, and whether condoms are involved. And please hear me when I say this. Needing lubricant does not mean something is wrong with you. It does not mean you are not attracted to your partner. And it does not mean your body has failed you. Lubricant is a comfort tool, and comfort should never be treated like an embarrassment. Now let's talk about water. Yes, hydration matters for your overall body. If you are dehydrated, your body can feel it in many ways. But I want to be careful here because a lot of women are told, just drink more water, as if that solves everything. For some women, drinking more water may support overall comfort, especially if they are not drinking enough. But vaginal dryness, especially around menopause, is often connected to hormone changes, tissue changes, irritation, or a stressed skin barrier. So yes, drink water, support your body, but do not blame yourself if drinking more water does not completely fix the dryness. You may still need moisturizers, lubricants, routine changes, or medical support. Hydration is part of care, but it is not the whole answer. The outer intimate area is skin, and dry skin needs barrier support. That means you want to reduce anything that rubs, strips, overheats, or irritates the area. Pay attention to your underwear. Tight synthetic underwear can hold heat and friction against the skin. You may feel better in breathable cotton underwear, especially during the day or overnight. Pay attention to laundry detergent. If your detergent is heavily scented, your intimate skin may react to the residue left in your underwear. Pay attention to panty liners. Some women wear liners every day because they want to feel fresh, but daily liner use can trap heat, create friction, and expose the skin to materials or fragrances that may irritate it. And pay attention to wiping. If you are wiping aggressively or using fragrance wipes often, that can make dry skin feel even more uncomfortable. Sometimes the natural relief is not glamorous. It's simple. Less friction, less fragrance, less rubbing, less over-cleansing, and more calm. This is where I want to be very direct. Please be careful with DIY remedies for vaginal dryness. Just because something is natural does not mean it belongs on your intimate area. Essential oils, herbal mixtures, food-based treatments, scented oils, and random DIY recipes can irritate the vulva and vagina. The intimate area is not a place to experiment casually. If you want natural support, choose gentle body-appropriate options. Choose products made for intimate use. Choose fragrance-free when possible. Patch test when appropriate. And stop using anything that creates burning, itching, or irritation. Your intimate skin is not being dramatic. It is communicating. Let's debunk a few myths. Myth number 1, if it's natural, it's automatically safe. Not true. Natural ingredients can still irritate sensitive, intimate skin. Myth number 2, if I need lube, something is wrong with me. Not true. Lubricant is a supportive tool that helps reduce friction and discomfort. Myth 3. Vaginal dryness only matters if you're having sex. Not true. Dryness can affect your daily discomfort, how you walk, sit, wipe, dress, sleep, and feel in your own body. Myth number 4. I should just push through it. Absolutely not. Your comfort matters, and your intimate skin deserves attention before the discomfort becomes something you simply learn to tolerate. This is also why I talk so much about gentle, intimate care through Down Air Skincare. Because many women do not need more shame-based products telling them to cover up, perfume, or over-cleanse their bodies. They need simple education and thoughtful support for their outer intimate skin. If your dryness is connected to irritation, friction, overwashing, or product sensitivity, your routine matters. At Down Air Skincare, my focus is on helping women care for the outer intimate area with more respect and less confusion. That may include choosing a gentler cleanser, supporting the skin after cleansing, reducing friction, and paying attention to what your body is telling you. And whether you use my products or not, I want you to remember this. Your intimate care routine should leave you feeling more comfortable, confident, and not more irritated. Here is your simple takeaway for today. If you want to relieve vaginal dryness without prescriptions, start with these steps. Simplify your cleansing routine. Stop using heavily fragranced products in the intimate area. Use a vaginal moisturizer consistently if you are dealing with ongoing dryness. Use a lubricant when friction is part of the discomfort. Reduce rubbing, tight clothing, harsh detergents, and daily irritation. And be careful with DIY natural remedies. Your goal is not to do the most. Your goal is to support comfort. That is the difference. If this video helped you, subscribe because we are continuing this series on vaginal dryness, intimate irritation, menopause changes, and how to build a gentler routine. And if you want help paying attention to your symptoms, download my vaginal dryness symptom checklist using a link in the description. It will help you notice when dryness happens, what it feels like, and what may be connected to it. You can also visit my website, downtheirskincare.co, to explore intimate care products created with the intimate skin in mind. And leave a comment below. Have you tried a non-prescription option for dryness, like a moisturizer or lubricant? You do not have to share anything too personal. Even saying yes or not yet can help another woman feel less alone. Remember, vaginal dryness is not something you have to be ashamed of. It is not something you have to silently tolerate, and it is not something you have to approach with fear. Sometimes your body needs gentler support. Sometimes your routine needs to change. And sometimes you need professional guidance, especially if symptoms are ongoing, painful, unusual, or getting worse. In the next video, we'll talk about how your soap could be making vaginal dryness worse, because sometimes the issue is not what you need to add. Sometimes it is what your intimate skin is begging you to stop using. Until then, be gentle with your body, pay attention to your skin, and remember, comfort is part of care.